Hey cuties! For a couple days I have been thinking about this and trying to figure out how to say this, or if I wanted to say this, what kind of video I should do. And just tonight, I was just about to go have a shower. My hair's greasy, like literally I was just coming up here to have a shower, and I just said, I'm filming this video right now. I'm just gonna talk. You know, I feel like the best thing to do with this kind of subject is just sit down and talk and share my feelings instead of like getting all ready and like getting set up and then doing it. Like, I feel like right now is a state that I'm in that I'm just wanting to share emotions. And if you guys want to watch this kind of video, you know, it's gonna be long. It's going to maybe be triggering. I am not sure. We're gonna be talking about like body image, plastic surgery, how you look, things like that. So if you guys, you know, if there's something that, you know, triggers you in there, then I would click out now. First and foremost, you guys know that I'm somebody that I just truly love plastic surgery. I really think it's beautiful how you can be you and then tweak something a little bit for whatever reason that is, to have more self-confidence because it's the way you want to look. I'm hoping these are for positive reasons that you're doing it. Some people do it because their boyfriend wants, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, ew, do stuff for yourself. But, you know, everyone has their own life to live, and I'm not somebody to judge. I just hope that people are doing things for them and being happy with it. Now, having said that, I really love me. I love how I look. I love how you guys look. I love natural beauty. I love unnatural beauty. I think I find the beauty in all things. I'm not trying to be Miss America or say that I'm like the best shit right now, but I'm just trying to give you guys where I'm coming from and how I'm feeling, just to give you, like, you know, if you're new here or something, or if you just clicked on this video and have no idea about me. There's something that I didn't really catch on to. I've had like 3 cosmetic / plastic surgery procedures, I guess you would say. I've had my lips injected, I've had breast implants, and I've had a Brazilian butt lift. And I didn't really catch on to it until the last one, my lips. So I had my boobs first, then a BBL, then my lips. And it was the same situation for every procedure I've had. And I started in 2009 getting plastic surgery, and it is now almost 2018. I had my lips done about 2 weeks, a week and a half ago. I'll tell you guys pretty much how it goes. I have this image in my head of how I look. I know it might sound a little odd, and I'm just hoping maybe somebody can relate to me somewhere. I know it's not really a common thing, you know, but this is just it. I have this image in my head how, like, I know that I look, and that is how I look pretty much now. Somebody that wears big eyelashes and is colorful, isn't afraid to wear whatever, doesn't stick to a specific style, tries new things, has big boobies and a big butt and big lips, and loves makeup, isn't afraid to wear no makeup. You know, just have this image in my head of how I would love to look. Even when I was growing up and I was like 18, 19, I just had this is how I will look one day. And this is really hard for me to talk about on YouTube only because I have so many young viewers that are impressionable and who can see somebody that they look up to and say, oh, like, why does she need plastic surgery? Like, she just wants plastic surgery. Is she saying that, you know, we should look a certain way because, you know, like, I don't want to look that way? Absolutely not. And this is like probably the only reason why I am a little standoffish talking about this or trying to use my words right, because, like I keep saying, I'm just coming here telling you how I feel, but I don't want to give the impression or how I'm feeling putting on to you watching this, or young girls or young boys or older girls, you know? Plastic surgery is a huge decision. Yes, there's millions of people that have plastic surgery, but that doesn't mean you need it. You guys, you're gorgeous. Everybody that I've met who's come up to me and is a subscriber of mine blows me away at your guys' beauty. Whether you are poured on makeup or whether you don't have a drop of makeup on you. Gorgeous. I'm just trying to get you guys to see the connection that I just see myself as this way, and for me to kind of put my puzzle pieces together and have the finished puzzle is like a dream of mine. And I know that's not relatable, and that's cool, and I know people are gonna be like, oh, like, you always say to be yourself, like, this is me, like, that's what I'm trying to say, like, this is how I am, like, this is how I see myself. And everybody has a different path in life. I'm not saying this is my path, but this is just me. And I'm not gonna be somebody else but me. I'm not gonna think like someone else but me. Nobody is putting this in my head. I'm not doing this for negative reasons, and that's another thing, and that's where we come to with every single time I get plastic or cosmetic surgery or procedures, is I'll have this idea, breast implants, BBL, or lips, and I'll say, I'm so excited and I like need this procedure and I'm so happy and this is for me and I'm so incredibly happy, like so giddy, excited, cannot wait, like researching for days. I'm gonna say hours and no, like days of surgeons, clinics, places. I've looked everywhere for all 3 of the procedures I've had. I've looked in like Houston and Wisconsin and New York and, you know, like even Asia. But this happens to me. So now I'm finally gonna get into it after saying all that. I have whatever procedure I want in mind. I'm so excited for, and I get the procedure done, and this happens every single time. I get depressed, really hard on myself. Why? I have no idea. Like, for instance, I went in for breast implants with my mom. We got them done together in 2009, and I was so excited. I saved up all this money. I worked so hard. I didn't spend money. Like, I stopped getting my nails done, stopped getting my hair done so I could have that extra money, and I saved up money for a plane flight. Like I said, I was working at Value Village, so money was, you know, very tight back then, but I made it work because it was something I truly wanted to do, and I wanted Pamela Anderson size boobs. Like, that was it. I wasn't accepting anything less. I was wanting at least 600. I was thinking more 600 to 800 cc's, which is quite big, especially going on your first go. So when I went in for the consult, we flew in, we were having our consult, and then a few days later was the surgery. That's just how we planned it out. I had sent in previous pictures, and he did tell me like, oh, I don't think you're gonna be able to go as big as you're wanting, but I was doing lots of research and I was convinced that other people did it, so like I can do it too, right? I can go this big, so I'm gonna bring in like their stories. But he was the doctor. Anyway, a whole other story. But anyway, so after the consult in person, he pretty much told me that I have a very small stature and my chest size, not like the boobs necessarily, but the room, like how like wide it is here, can't fit size 600 cc's, 800 size cc's on here because they're not gonna fit on my small frame, because he said that I had a frame of pretty much a 12-year-old girl. Now, just to let you guys know that back then, this was almost 10 years ago, I was like between 85 and 90 pounds. Like, that's how much I weighed back then. I don't weigh that anymore. I'm a little heavier now, but that's just what it was back then, and I'm under 5 feet tall, so I'm very short and small. And when I heard that, it's like my world collapsed, literally. And that sounds dramatic, and I'm not here being like, oh my god, my life's over, but that's honestly how it was in my head and how it is in my head. It feels like everything I've worked for is shattered. And why do I feel like that? Who the hell knows? I am somebody that's truly not looking for perfection. Like, I am not. And it's like my body is forcing me to, you have to strive to be perfect. Like, but that's not what I'm after at all. But maybe subconsciously I am, and maybe that's something I have to swallow. Like, maybe it's a pill, I have to reality pill, I have to swallow, me like, yeah, maybe girl, maybe you are looking for perfection, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna sit here till I'm blue in the face saying that I'm not, because if I was looking for perfection, then I wouldn't be sitting here with no makeup on. Even though, like, okay, I know people are gonna be like, oh my god, you're perfect without makeup. Like, perfect, there's a word perfect, and there's lots that goes into perfect. Like, obviously I have, you know, flaws that I embrace. So that's what I'm trying to say. If I am looking for perfection, I wouldn't come on the internet without a stitch of makeup on. You know, I wouldn't do embarrassing things or post embarrassing things if I wasn't looking for perfection. But maybe there's a sense of that. Maybe there's a slight thing in me that is. So anyways, I bawled. Not in front of the plastic surgeon, but when we got back to the hotel, I was literally holding it in. And I'm not a crier. Like, I don't cry a lot. Like, it's gotta be something pretty hard for me to cry for. And I came back to, I was gonna say home, no, back to the hotel, and I just, as soon as we got in the door, I just started sobbing like somebody close to me had just passed. Like, that's how much I was sobbing. I was like, I worked so hard, like at my job, like I worked my ass off, did overtime, picked up extra shifts for a year for this, and everything I've worked for, I won't be able to get. You won't even be able to see that I have breast implants, because I was looking for something extremely, extremely fake, you know, like massive and fake, like you would always tell that they were fake. And I just, when I was told like you can't have that, my world was crushed. I'm trying not to swear, say the F word right now. My mom was trying to tell me like, you're gonna have big boobs, like you're gonna tell you have implants. And I'm like, no, like 200 and some cc's, because that's what we agreed on. Whole other story, because he got 300 plus cc's into me because I was so upset about it. Anyway, at the time it was like 200-ish around there cc's, and I'm like, you're not even gonna be able to see 200 cc's. But he explained to me, because I have a small frame, you will. And I have boobies, like I have boobies, but at the time I just couldn't see it. And when I got the surgery, I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna go through it because it's better than what, you know, I have now. Like, at least I'll have something to start with. And when I got them, I was like, I was happy. I was very happy that I had them. But there was this flip side of me that was like, well, you know, I'm still gonna have to wear push-up bras because I want them to look a certain way. I'm still gonna have to go have another operation and have them bigger. And I wasn't giving myself the chance of having them healed, or having them healed, pretty much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because, you know, things take time to heal, and it's a process, and you don't know what the result is going to be, and excuse me, I burped, until they are healed. All I saw, it was like tunnel vision. Like, all I saw was just small little implants. And I'm like, oh yeah, you know, like they're there, they're nice. Like, it has nothing to do with the surgeons or people that operate on me, because they're awesome. They work, every single one, lips, boobs, and butt, I'm so happy with. And they do such great work. That's not the issue. That's not where I'm coming at. It's like almost in here. It's a mental thing, because I'll look down on them, I'll look in the mirror, and I'm like, not now, like then when I was healing, in the healing process, I'm like I don't even see breast implants. I see like a little tiny, like this much more, but there's like implants in me, and I don't see that. And we took before and after pictures, so we took the after pictures, took them, and when I put them on the computer, me and my mom made like little side-by-side naked ones of me and her, like way back when, like almost 10 years ago. And when I saw it, I was like, whoa, they're big. And my mom's like, yeah, like, don't you look down? I'm like, yeah, like I was looking at them like every second, obviously, because I just got them done. But this is really sad and scary for me to say, but when I would look in the mirror, I didn't see that, like, at all. And I'm not playing, and I'm not trying to, you know, make something out of nothing. I would literally stare in the mirror and go side by side, and like, or not side by side, side to side, and I wouldn't see it. I wouldn't see what was there. I was almost seeing what I didn't have, if that makes sense. It's really scary to think about. It was shocking to me when we put those pictures on there. I'm like, whoa, they're actually big. Like, that was I was literally shocked. Like, whoa, like, those are nice boobies. They're big. And I was like, yeah, like, what do you mean? Like, don't you look at them? Yes, but like, there's this image in my head that I want. Like, I'm looking for these big, big, big boobs. I'm talking like what I was thinking back then. And when I look in the mirror, like, I don't see that. Now let's fast forward to my BBL. So excited about BBL. I was so pumped. Like, literally the surgery, I was like, I couldn't even sleep at night. I was so excited for it, because I've always wanted a bootylicious booty. I was so pumped. So I go in to the consult again. He tells me, because it's fat transfer, you don't have that much fat, but we will, you know, we'll do what we can, and we'll get you a booty. Because I was like, I want like a Kim K, Nicki Minaj, Black China booty. Like, that's what I want. Like, sorry, like that's, sorry, not sorry. Like, that's what I'm looking for. Like, I don't care if everyone hates me. Like, that's what I want. He's like, well, we can't do it that big, but you know, we'll give you a booty. So when I got the procedure, again, like, it was hell recovery. Like, it was quite hard recovery when I was recovering. Oh, can I just rewind, just like pause just 1 second? When I recovered from surgery from my boobs, after, I was so happy. I was like, I was so happy when I looked in the mirror, I saw big boobies, and you know, like my boobies are big. I'm so happy now with them. You know, I don't want to go any bigger. I'm just so happy with them now. It's like literally just in the healing process. All I think of is the worst, and when I look in the mirror, I don't see it at all. Like, I don't see it. It's like I have this image that it like distorts it when I'm looking in the mirror. So let's get back to the BBL. When I was healing, I was looking and I'm like, okay, my booty's like this much bigger. Like, you can't tell. And again, it has nothing to do with the surgeon. I'm not dissing the surgeon. He did an amazing job. I'm like, where's the booty? Like, and I kept saying to Dalton, because you couldn't sit for 2 weeks, I kept saying to him, I'm just gonna sit now because there is no fat in my butt. And he kept telling me, you have a booty, like you have a and I would say to him, like, I'm sorry, like I don't want to be mean to you, but I don't. You know, like I have eyes. And that was like my top quote. I have eyes. I can see it. I can see that I don't have a booty. Like, it's nice that you're trying to be nice. And he would get really frustrated, like, I don't get what you're seeing, but you have a booty. You've got this snatched little waist and a big booty. Like, you have what you're wanting. And I would pull up pictures of other BBLs, or maybe girls that didn't have BBL, but you know, they had BBL, you could tell. I'd be like, I want that. And he's like, you have that. Somebody who's like not famous, but like on Instagram, not really has a lot of followers, I would like pull up her pictures. I'm like, I like that. And he's like, you have that. That's what you look like right now. And I'm like, no, I don't. And I feel like I'm such a happy, bubbly person. I love life. I really do. Like, I'm happy. And when I'm recovering from getting body modifications, I'm in this like world of perfect, that I want to look from point A, I want to be at point A to go to point Z, and that's it. Like, I can't see the end result. I don't see what other people are seeing. Another thing is, I took before and after pictures of my BBL, and I did a whole video on it. You can go watch it if you guys do want to see that video. But the before pictures, I took them obviously before the surgery. And when I took them, this is gonna sound so terrible, but whatever, I'm just gonna say it. When I was taking them, I'm like, ew, like the whole time I was filming, I was like, ew, 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 like no butt, like ew. And that's not ew, like it's not ew to not have a butt, but that was just me because I was in this, again, mind of everything I just explained. I filmed them on this camera, and when I was like looking at them in the little viewfinder, I'm like, I have a booty. It's not big, but it's not what I see. When I look through my eyes at myself in the mirror or on my body, like, I don't see that at all. So anyways, I was like, I may as well sit down because I don't have a butt. And of course, it was frustrating to everyone in my life because they could see that I did have a butt, and I couldn't see it for the life of me. And I wasn't trying to reach for attention. I wasn't trying to be like, ooh, tell me I have a big butt, because that might seem like that's what it was. 100% not. And when I healed, and I was healed, and I started doing like try on hauls and just pictures and, you know, things like that, when I saw the videos, like when I saw the clips back on my camera or on the computer, I'd be like, booty. Oh my God, goals. I'm so happy that that's me on that video. Like, that's me, like, truly brought to tears. Like, that's how I want to look, and I do look like that. So like, why don't I see that when I look in the mirror? And I will tell you guys that I was talking to somebody who is very close to me about this, having a very heartfelt conversation, and almost immediately they said to me, body dysmorphia disorder. That's what you have. Where you don't see what other people see. You look in the mirror and you see something completely different. You don't see what you actually have or don't have, whatever it is. And I said, I really don't think I have body dysmorphia disorder. I mean, I'm not a doctor. If you guys have it, or if you know, like, does that sound like it? Because let me just pull it up. What I feel extreme depression and anxiety just solely associated with how I look when I'm healing. Like right now, or I shouldn't say right now, but like months ago, 3 months ago, a year ago, I was so happy, like so happy. I was so happy with the way I look. So happy. Shout it to the rooftop. This is how I look. I am so incredibly happy. Plastic surgery or not, I'd be happy, right? But I'm just saying, like, I have this image in my head of how I want to look, and the fact that I look like that, I'm like literally tears of joy. Like, I'm so happy, show off my body all day. That's maybe answer some of your guys' question, like, are you a whore? Is that why you dress like that? Like, no, I'm not a whore. I just like to show my body. I love to show what I have or what, you know, the doctor gave me. I don't want to come off the wrong way and saying like, looks is what you need to have and you need to have this to be beautiful. I want to really plug that in there because it's not what I'm trying to promote. I didn't like quote unquote sign up to be a role model, but the fact that I am a role model to people, this isn't what I want you guys to take. I want you guys to see the struggle aspect of it. And if you guys ever feel this way or some kind of way like this where you don't feel perfect, nobody is perfect. And I know it's like, you just said all that, how can we take that kind of advice from you? You know, because you just said like all the story, but I am trying to ask for help and ask like, should I be getting help? Because it literally controls. Because I get the plastic surgery for positive, happy reasons, and I'm so happy with it, and I'm not doing it to, you know, for negativity. But then when I get it, and it's literally exactly what I want, I can't see it. And then I get in this depression, I get rude to people that I'm close to, I get really negative, and it's not me. Ugh, and I don't want to, like, I'm not crying. Like, no, it's not gonna happen. It's the point where I get lightheaded, I get such bad anxiety attacks that I have to, like, close my eyes and lay down. It's so dramatic and it's not what I would like to have in my life. And it's for the stupidest fucking reason, I feel. Like, it's the stupidest, like, because you don't have the hugest boobs, you're getting an anxiety attack? Like, if somebody in my life told me that, I'd be like, are you feeling okay? Like, what? Why? Like, shouldn't you just be happy with the boobs you have? Like, that would be my response. So why can't I feel like that? This isn't something that's just like telling me, you know, I can't just tell myself, oh, it looks good. Oh, it looks big. I don't see it. And that's the issue I'm trying to come up you guys with. Like, I don't physically see it. And it makes me emotionally turmoiled is a good word. Symptoms: camouflaging with body position, clothing, makeup, hair. No. Seeking surgery. Like, it only is after surgery. Like, I don't think that a personality disorder or whatever, sorry, if that's not what this is, will go away once you're healed. Like, I don't feel like it is this. But I mean, like I said, I'm not a doctor. Once I was healed with my breast implants, I was like, oh my god, I have such big boobs. Like, I'm so happy. Like, because when I got them done, the first thing I said was, I will be getting bigger once they're healed. And the first Google search, literally, that I always Google after surgery, like the day or two after, is how long after, insert here, lip injections, BBL, breast implants, can I get another one? And then here's me calculating how much more money I'm gonna have to save up, and did I just waste all that money? Oh, well, it's a start. I always say that. It's a start for the breast implants. Like, it'll be a good start for my huge breast implants. But then when I'm healed and I can fully see it, then it's like those emotions and feelings and stress completely go away. And I don't then constantly look at my boobs and like, oh, you know, like, are they, no, like, I'm good. Like, I'm so good. Like, I love my boobs. I haven't had that kind of feeling towards my boobs since 2009. You know, like, when I put on shirts, I'm like, ooh, look at my boobies. Like, I'm so happy about that. And even my BBL, when I would look in the mirror when I was healing, I was like, there's nothing there. Like, I look the exact same. And then when I healed, and now when I try on clothes, I'm like, ooh, girl, like, you slay. It's so crazy to try to explain, and I hope I'm doing that in a right way, explaining to you, and because it's something that I don't understand. So if you don't understand, like, I'm with you. I don't get it, how my brain works and how I think these things and why I think these things, because I don't want to think these things and want to go through this. And the reason why I'm making this video right now is because of the most recent one, these. When I first did the video and got them, I was so incredibly happy, and truly, that's how I felt. And that was the first day. The first day was amazing. The second day, there was a little bit of swelling, and then the third day, I was like, how are the lip injections completely gone? Like, completely gone. My mom, Dalton, told me, like, they're not. And I would see comments like, your lips are so amazing, like they're so big. And I'm like, where? Where? Because this also isn't shading and dissing to the person that did them, like I was saying, with this and this. Like, it has nothing to do with them. It's me and this. Where? Like, even right now, this is how I'm feeling right now. Like, where? A difference right now. I did the first day, I was so happy, and it was because it was swelling. And I could see a difference because I went in there with nothing, well, not nothing, but you guys know what I'm trying to say, like no lip injections. And when I got them, there was swelling, redness, puffiness, and the injections. And I was like, oh my God, I love them. They're exactly what I wanted. 100% true that I was saying and feeling. And then after a few days, I'm like, where? Like, do you see that I have lip injections? Like, does it even look like a difference to you? Like, truly, I would like to know, because I don't see it at all. And here's the scary part. I say that and I get really down on myself and really upset. And then I'll look in the mirror an hour later and I'm like, oh, look at that. They're so big. Like, they're so big. I love them. And then I'll look in the mirror like an hour after that and I'm like, they're gone. Now they're gone. Like, they were there and now they're gone. Now they're like completely gone. Like, they were a little bit there. Why? Why is that a thing? And I always go like this to try to feel, to see if because you can feel the filler. I can feel it in there. I can feel like lots of it in there, but I don't see it. I don't know what else to say, what there really is to say right now. Because I was talking to my mom like 2 days ago, and I hadn't seen her with these like in person, and she right away looked at them. She's like, oh my God, they're so big. And I'm like, really though? Like, are you just saying that? She's like, no, don't you see that they're big? And I'm like, no. Like, I really don't, because I'm wanting like duck mouth. I love that ducky look. Like, it's just what I like. I don't think this is right, or this is working, or the screws are all there. Or maybe it is working and I just need to chill out and not think about it so much. But it's just so easy to say because I am not trying to. You know, like, I'm not sitting here trying to do that. Not really sure where to end this video or what I was truly wanting to say. I think it was just me wanting to talk, share my struggles, because a lot of you guys always say to me that when I do videos about my struggles and what I go through, you say that it helps you. And I don't really know if anyone can really relate on this one. Like, I've done videos about friends and relationships and things like that, like going out and leaving the house and stuff. And a lot of you guys did connect and understand that video, but I really don't think that this one's gonna be one that people can really connect on, because plastic surgery isn't something that tons of people do, right? Like, tons of people go through relationship issues and friends, and you know what I mean? Like, so I hope it's not something that people just kind of overlook. I would like advice. I would like help. I'm not on here just like talking to talk for me. I want and cherish your advice. I just get in like kind of a funk. Maybe you guys can think of it in a way of not like looks, but something that you want so badly. Like, you're like, oh, it's there. Like, I'm gonna get it. Like, you know you're gonna get it, whether you've saved up the money or it's only 2 days away or something like that. And then it happens. It's like half of what you wanted. Like, you're saving up for your iPhone and it's like, you get half of it. And you're like, well, it's the iPhone, but it's only half. So there's the other half, and when is it coming? Kind of how it is. I'm not trying to base my life and my thought process on looks. This is not my intentions. That's not what I would like to do. Just know that you guys are gorgeous. You're beautiful. And if I could tell you in person, which when you guys meet me in person, I do tell you, because it's honestly, I feel like every human body is gorgeous. Whether there's a girl I don't like, there's a girl in my city who I really don't like, but she's beautiful. You know, even if she told me like, you're hideous, you're gross, which she has told me, I went right back and said to her, like, you're beautiful. Your personality is a shit. Like, your personality sucks and it makes you an ugly human being. But everyone is so, and a lot of people say, oh, she's ugly. And I'm like, I think that's so rude. Like, yeah, she's ugly as a personality, but nobody's ugly. I think that I was beautiful before any surgery. I always say to be yourself and be happy, and this is how I'm happy, and it may not seem like that, but I don't know. this is kind of an awkward way to end the video. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys all in my next video. I'm fine, by the way. I just maybe need some help and some guidelines, and I never really noticed these things until now. Like, I never clued into it until now, and I think it is terrifying to think that you turn and look at yourself and you have no sighting of what other people are seeing right beside you. I don't see that. Why? I appreciate you guys watching and for listening, even if I may sound a little crazy. Thank you. And I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.